I'm Phil de Glanville, I'm the Head of Delivery for Sport England in the South West region. Sport England's role is to get more people taking part in sport and active recreation and keep them taking part in sport and active recreation. That is our raison d'etre as an organisation. Part of the way that we're aspiring to do that is through the creation of this delivery system for sport. And at a county level, the best organisations that are most appropriately placed to know what's going to work in their counties are county sport partnerships. They are part of this delivery system operating at a county level, and they are the best place to know what's going to work in their counties. We work very closely in partnership with them. We're all aligned behind the common purpose of getting more people taking part in sport and active recreation and keeping them there.
I'm David Bareham. I'm Chief Executive of the Wiltshire and Swindon Activity and Sports Partnership, which is the CSP that covers the Wiltshire area. To me, sport just makes me feel so good, and I think a lot of people are missing out on that. You know, I have a very heavy workload, but I try to get out for a run at lunchtime if I can, and I come back in the office refreshed, and I think, you know, that is there for everybody. Wiltshire is a beautiful open country. All you need is the price of a pair of trainers and off you go. Nationally, women and girls are underrepresented in sport. The Wiltshire figures are not too bad actually. In the older age group, women are actually overrepresented in sport, but in the younger age group they are underrepresented. And other than that, we just try to make all our activities as inclusive as we can.
Today we've got a tag rugby festival of 24 schools from all over West Wiltshire come to Bradford Naval Rugby Club to have their annual tag rugby festival. Well, tag rugby teaches you lots of skills you would need if you were going to go on to rugby afterwards. But at this level, it's a game for everybody.
Yeah, I love the tag rugby idea because it's the non-contact principle of it, but also we've had people come in from the local rugby club and give us training, and the children have got a better idea of what's going on, so they're not coming here cold, not knowing what to do. They've had quite a lot of input.
The kids enjoy it because it's a time to compete against other schools that they know about but never get to play with. And it's different because there's a competitive element, and in the classroom you don't really encourage that side of it.
All children can play it. There's no intimidation. They know they're not going to be knocked or pushed or anything like that. And fair play is really a key part of the game. Yeah, the children absolutely love coming out. They love it because they're not in school working, and they love it because they're out doing something active, meeting other children and working as team members together.
When it comes to getting people participating, there's two real sides to it. There's your traditional organised club sport, but there's your informal activities, and I think there's a balance to be struck between those two.
Ways is really looking to engage with young people. It's looking to increase the participation of young people through providing them with more opportunities outside of traditional sports. It's a fantastic facility. You know, you get young people from this village, from surrounding villages, young people come from Marlborough. They come from, you know, all far and wide really to come and access a facility that you may not think a village like this would have. Wage works essentially because it's a partnership of different organisations. It's the county council working with district councils, with the county sports partnership and the voluntary sector also. It means that we can work in a flexible way, we can work maybe in a bit of a different and innovative way across the whole of Wiltshire. It means that we can provide activities that may not have been possible without that partnership working.
Sport has a tremendous power to actually improve people's lives, and if you can put on some kind of sport or physical activity in the village hall, get people from the village community out of their house talking to each other, I mean, you know, the benefits in terms of building stronger and healthier communities is just immense.
It was an absolute joy, I think, to see the court going up and to hear that it was going up, and then to actually come and play on it. The surface is fabulous to play on. I mean, it's a wonderful facility for a village. It's unique, really, I think, and we're very, very lucky.
It gives a focus for people getting together, doing something constructive, and it means that those who are sports-minded stay in the village to do that. And it's encouraged an awful lot of people particularly older people, I would say, who think their sporting days are behind them, to pick up a tennis racket or to have another go at a netball, who wouldn't have done so.
I think it's the same for a lot of ladies, particularly in the village, have come back to playing, who haven't played for years and years and years, and it's really thriving now. With a lot of people have come back, and some people have taken it up, having never played before, which is really, really encouraging.
It's not just people engaging in sports; it's the way that bolsters and sustains friendships and interactions between people, which wouldn't take place, some of them, if this court wasn't here.
When you look at the active people survey data about participation rates, Wiltshire actually comes out top in the southwest in terms of participation. So we're doing something right, people have got the right motivation, but we've still got a challenge to actually build on that, take it further and further, and get these extra 6,000 people a year active.
So we're just going to have a little bit of practice session in here to prepare us for when we're ready to go onto the road.
Active Swindon is very much about going out and taking physical activity, to the people rather than letting them find it for themselves. We're promoting all the different forms of activity that there are, because exercise isn't just about sport and team games and everything. It's about going out for a cycle ride. It's about going out for a walk in the evening. There's so many different ways to get exercise. We're doing a 4-day cycling instructors course, which is teaching people, already cyclists, how they can become cycling instructors and go on and teach other people how to ride bikes.
I actually work part-time with adults with learning difficulties. Some of them will have never ever cycled in their life before, so basically that's why I'm on this course, to make sure that I've got the skills, the basic skills, so when I take them out, that I can pass them on and know that they're safe.
I think it's a fantastic way of promoting physical exercise and healthy living, and obviously this course is going to be a great benefit to me, and hopefully I can roll that out to the wider community.
I'm involved with initially with Swindon Road Club, and trying to get more kids to come into the sport from that aspect, and we thought going out to the schools by teaching the cycling ability would get more kids interested, and then more kids into racing as well.
I think the key reason for Active Swindon's success is its sustainability. We're taking physical activity out to people that they can do as part of their everyday life. So it doesn't matter whether it's a man or a woman, it's older or a young person. There's something there that they can do to help themselves stay active, and that's what Active Swindon is all about.
I mean, our role really is to get more people involved in sport and physical activity. I mean, we're all passionate about sport and physical activity ourselves. We know what it can do for people, and we just really want to get out there, drive up this 1%, particularly in the underrepresented groups. So it's about finding the ways to connect with people, finding out what the barriers are, and trying to inspire people to actually get them into the system and doing sport. Perhaps the first step is to visit our website, where you'll find that we have an events calendar about what's going on in the area, but also we have links to all our partners, local authority partners, sports clubs and so on. So if you live in Tidworth and you want to do, let's say, archery, you should be able to find out through our website, through one of our partners, where there's an archery club, when to turn up and how to get involved.